towards T-Con. So it seems like they want to do some type of outer split with Maluk setting up some utility to help them get in. Boomich tries to get up close and gets caught.
Caught straight away, and PRT will punish him. So a great start for TeamOne, as another bullet has been put in. This time it's simple. Flamey also exploding out of connector, takes off the head of Mobs, and goes in for seconds. He's also got a point to prove. There's been a lot of debates, a lot of criticism coming his way. Maluk with the Glock puts down one, but now Perfecto is there to stand his ground and not
force those close quarters battles and try to get the most out of that MP9. So putting him in that angle is going to be good news. Unfortunately, though, the rest of TeamOne seems to be getting in position, but we see some aggression coming, perhaps from Electronic.
Yeah, Electronic gets up ramp, gets one, but that's probably not going to be good enough. As the team look to spill out, the bomb's actually been dropped down. Someone has to go and get that. This is where the time could very well start to play a piece in the round, but they have shut down the entirety of NAVI. Flash through, boom, it's fully flash, can't see anything, and finally it's finished off by Mobs. 22 seconds to play with. Only the first piece has been removed, and there's still Perfecto and Flamey on the A side. Actually, all four now of the CTs are moving into position, and it seems that TeamOne are just way too slow. Finally getting some head of steam with a couple of frags by their side. Electronic is burning alive, but the bomb will get denied. And with the bomb denial in effect, the round will slip away. Skulls maybe can get a kill after time.
Actually trying to play, but they're not really giving them other options to pick up the pace, and that's the strength of having a good, strong CT economy. Good trade, though, at Inner might open something up for TeamOne.
30 seconds, bomb spill, but retrieved. And now a beeline across to the side, but Simple and Perfecto are just shutting it down. No real hope. They even have the bomb across to the site. And to be fair to Castello, he's done a decent job of picking off the head of Perfecto and may very well get a bomb plant for his troubles. So at least gets that reward, but Simple quickly snatches his life away, as is so often the case. And it's a successful retake for NAVI and a 6-1 lead.
Yeah, something's going to have to give here soon from TeamOne. And the problem is it's tough to make adjustments now on the T side, because with the CT economy flowing like this, and with them constantly supposed to enter, they're blocking off clouds, so Simple can't get the free op shot, and they're going to try to get in here.
Electronic and Simple, though, the tag team duo, once again reigning supreme. Open M4 in hand. Simple has the cross dub. It actually misses his shot uncharacteristically. It may give them a chance at a post plant, but considering they have no flashes or smokes to burst out of there with, there's already incendiaries been put down to deny the fast plant. It's not looking good for the Brazilians again. Maluk, though, threads the headshot onto Electronic. Does alleviate a little bit of the pressure, but there's also a flank element coming in. Boomich is wrapping around the back. If they push out, Simple has them. If they stay in position, Boom should be able to devour them whole with the AK. And indeed he shall. It's had another couple of casualties, but NAVI will not care.
Yeah, and that's the problem with like the stalling tactics that NAVI are imposing upon TeamOne, is it's making it to where they already have everyone in place for the retake before it would really be even considered a retake, right? They already had like 3 players on site. And this is getting really grueling now for TeamOne.
Not faring too much better. That secondary AWP in the hands of Flamey successfully deals damage to Maluk. Overkill with the headshot. Boomich with a bit of damage. PRT and Mobs also being chipped away. And Perfecto with already 6 assists. Quintessential teammate. It's going to go down without he decides not to push through and to actually back away instead.
Yeah, they're still getting stalled out, though, on some of these choke points. Now Electronic has found Skulls trying to do that lurk in inner yard, which he's tried to do a couple of different times on some of these outer hits. This time, it's been exposed early. Flamey still has this angle towards Ivy. That's PRT down. And once again, the herd is 2 left at the end. I don't have the timeline in front of me here, but it just does seem like these rounds have been absolutely dominant. At least Mal's able to take Simple down there. And
stiff opposition. You got to put that in perspective, you know. And yes, it's been a rough group stage thus far, as Maluk gets a really nice shot into Flamey. So at least gives them something to play with. But now Electronic's going to get into box halls. 2 players there waiting for him. Should be going down the second he peeks in, and Skulls takes his head clean off. Finally,
towards inner. The bombers and ladder not committed.
Making so much noise. Boomich could hear them both from a mile away. Plus, when he peeked up Pop Dog, because TeamOne are now starting to come out onto A as well. And Simple, Perfecto is still alive. Simple flicks across to take down Pesadello, and they've just nullified Maluk. That's the bomb that drops with him. They don't even have to go for frags anymore. There's not enough time. TeamOne have utterly blown their own kneecaps off.
Access to inner, bomb was tucked ladder, and they just didn't commit together and got picked apart.
That's just going to kill them. Well, you're already getting battered, losing an advantage like that. They won't allow you the opportunity to slither away you back in.
No, and this is exactly what I was talking about earlier, though, Vince, is when Navi are playing this forward style of defense on ladder and T-Con, and they have the...
And trying to sense and suss out what this potential play is. Flashbang not affecting PRT, was saved by the dumpster. And just one smoke remains, a molly, a flash, and a HE. As they look to push their way in. Excellent entry from Mobs. That's more like it, but they get shut down on Boot and Simple as well. Boot now sprays in for 2 more. He's burning alive, but it's completely worthwhile. And although Pesadelo's picked up the bomb, and he's trying to traverse across to the site, even if he does get a post plant coming up, I don't fancy his chances against Simple and Flamey on Ops. Now, if the 1v1 goes his way, maybe there was a chance, but Flamey has taken that away with authority, and 13-1 falls in.
Yeah, it's just another round where we get the same result, maybe a different path to get there, maybe a bit...
Frag in the pistol. Will it come full circle? Will he get that burst in the final round and a half? Nope. Electronic just straight through on B site and destroys Pesadelo. Skulls goes not long afterwards. And although PRT has chipped in with a frag, it's too little too late. Although he has got 2 now. So maybe they can end the half in winning ways. Electronic is waiting and biding his time in Pop Dog, but a secondary smoke is there to deal with him, and Mobs goes in for another one. Simple has been put down.
There's a chance here for the remaining members, perhaps, of T1. All on Flamey now, 1 versus 2. Low health, though, on both these players does give Flamey a chance, especially if he can land this HE grenade. Now, the bomb has been evacuated through Z, and it won't even matter. PRT will finish the job. Be up to them to just, like, force buy to try to scramble back if this doesn't pan out. Good nade damage, though, being exchanged, which is a solid call. But there are some ways back into the round here for Navi based on that health discrepancy on a couple of the players.
Maluk, though, puts the headshot in perfectly and a second to follow up. Electronic has to clutch a 1-on-5 with 20 seconds and no control of the bomb. It was never looking good. And yeah, I'm definitely a fan of this play. You know, a lot of teams in this kind of deficit may feel like they have to go for the assault rifles, but they have full confidence, and that's why. Flashbang out of main. Skulls, a weakened Perfecto up against him, but still couldn't quite thread the headshot. And Pesadillo, he's looking for a potential player up there in Pop Dog, but nothing's going to be forthcoming. Elsewhere on A site, 33 seconds left. Na'Vi have to start pressing forward. Push the accelerator down to the ground, but PRT with the spray onto Boomich has 2 kills, make it 3 in quick succession. Come down and put Na'Vi into a 1-on-4. It is simple, but really not looking too great for him. Maluk just instantly wide swings the angle,
are taking an unfavorable angle. So they have been stalled out. Electronic, though, with the late lurk through Ivy, those 2 kills change everything.
Oh, and now Simple can just get them as the chaos descends onto the site. They try and turn their tail around towards Ivy, and Simple pounces from Pop Dog. But that's all Electronic. That double spray is the key to unlock the round. Easily come back in with a buy, regardless of what happens to Skulls and Mobs at this point, but it will be a 14-6 deficit.
Much here. Their funds are actually still fairly low, and you don't want a situation where you get resets, and then
Navi go in with consecutive rounds. Same start to Simple. Tries to get into Pop Dog. The spray through the smoke is sublime, and Skulls spilled down. Electronic now just takes the initiative, pushing straight through Ivy. Boomich deals with Pesadello, who tries to get aggressive towards main. Desperation plays coming in. At least they have won that trade over on Ivy sliders. Electronic.
Very tough for TeamOne to try to claw their way back into this, but the barrel has been spotted. Valve's able to catch Simple completely off guard and drop the incendiary to stop forward progress. On that outer yard, he does have an angle, just waiting to see if something's close. He spots a couple, lands the shot as well. This puts Boomich in a tough 1v2 now all of a sudden.
Feels like he's about to get swept in from Pop Dog from Mobs, but Mobs doesn't peek in. Again, because of his low HP, maybe very cognizant of that. And there's the wide swing from Maluk. TeamOne just about hold on for dear life. A post plant will afford Na'Vi some luxuries going into the next round, but the Brazilians have got winning it.
Oh, yeah.
So their confidence certainly has not been shattered just yet. Mobs, though, is trying his best to make that a reality. Pesadillo's watching. PRT's also keeping his eye over on the main side as Perfecto comes out. But the picks go the way of NAVI. The two entries go the way of the T's. And suddenly TeamOne on the back foot again. There's 40 seconds to try and hold on, but that flashbang is on point. Maluk has to slightly turn his attention elsewhere. That allows the T's to now spill out into the open. But Mobs may have the nuts position, hiding in the smoke, waiting for some more bullets to be barraged out towards the side. But Maluk is going to try and take this one away, and although Perfecto's got one, he has to try and connect the dots a little bit further. Mob's down to 16 speed, there's only 18 seconds, and Perfecto walks straight out into his crosshair.
Picks, at least give themselves a fighting chance, and then Perfecto just gives his life away for free there. Luckily, there's still economy left for NAVI. Simple's already got an opening pick as well over towards the aggression at inner, and they might find another. Indeed, they do. Mouths gets caught this time around. He's been testing that position a few times. He's been successful. At that time, he's been caught, and now inner is wide open for NAVI.
And they still have Electronic on the lure. Pesadillo needs kills, gets one, but at great cost to his life. And Simple, with the peak, has... And PRT more than likely will walk into the arms of Electronic. Could come down to timing, does come down to timing. And Electronic gets dinked, but...
Final round of regulation, potentially, so they're going to get what they can, but it's going to be kind of slim pickings, right? I mean, their loss bonus is not...
It is most certainly a dicey right now for the CTs, but maybe they can mount a comeback. Perfecto says no, resoundingly puts the bullet in the head of Pesadillo, but then overstays his welcome, pushes out, and is punished by Skulls. Now, they may be able to get their hands on that rifle as well, and they're going to try and deny this form of Boomich, who comes out with the Galil. Double spray in from Pop Dog, and PRT and Mobs can do little but try and hold on with their Deagle and M4. Only 2 flashes to accompany them. And now mollies, smokes, and more importantly, AK rounds are being dispersed. It's 16-8.